every family in every neighborhood and chapter of life must have access to safe, stable, affordable housing.
Those were the words of St. Paul Mayor Melvin Carter at his budget address this week. But the reality of what's unfolding directly across the street from St. Paul City Hall this week shows just how far there is to go. Weeks after the popular Grey Duck Tavern suddenly closed with little explanation, all 134 affordable housing units within the historic 11-story building have been foreclosed. To make matters worse, tenants say they were never told, despite pleading for help for months. You don't need to step foot inside St. Paul's Lowry Apartments to see the first sign of trouble.
This window here was shot out.
Kelvin Harris said that happened this winter.
After that, this window here got broken. You know, it's just really, really unsafe here.
And both he
it's dangerous.
And Megan Thomas say that's opened the door to criminals and squatters.
The front door is completely unlocked, no security there for about 2 or 3 months. There's a risk of violence, there's a risk to health. I found a cockroach in an ice cube in my freezer last week because they are everywhere.
The building is owned by Madison Equities, St. Paul's largest downtown property owner, which put other buildings in its portfolio up for sale this spring, months after the death of longtime owner Jim Crockrell.
The building has been in decline rapidly since the owner died.
And then, after months of having complaints largely ignored, they learned about a foreclosure and pending sale in the newspaper.
We haven't received no notice, haven't talked to anyone. We don't know what's going on.
At least they don't think they have.
It's been like 2 weeks since I got mail here. Yeah, see, this will come out.
Broken security locks in the mailroom have repeatedly put mail on hold.
The tenants are deserving through state statute to have a 30-day notice, and they didn't receive a 30-day notice. They received a headline in a newspaper.
Representative Maria Isa Perez Vega says her office has been compiling complaints and vows to do her part.
Working with the Office of the Attorney General, who has been very responsive when it comes to landlord and tenants initiatives. But I also want to do a call of action to city and leadership to address this as a deep emergency, to have immediate action on what the agenda and the plan is, not we're working on this.
In the meantime, many here are worried about what's next.
I'm moving tomorrow. I have an emergency placement with a emergency crisis respite place. One of the problems that I have and a lot of other people have is that right now I have 6 cents in my bank account. I can't even afford to pay application fees.
You know, it's scary, you know what I mean? I have this, you know, I can say that I do have this and I'm stable and situated here, you know. When I leave here, you know what I mean? I got to find another place to go to, you know, and I'm on a fixed income, you know, and I don't have no kind of money like for the first month deposit or whatever to move in somewhere else.
Do you feel abandoned?
Yes, I do. I do.
Now, late this afternoon, I did hear from Ramsey County. A spokesperson told me they just learned of the issue today and that they are now working with the city of St. Paul on a response plan to offer resources and connect them with legal help. Deputy Mayor Jamie Tincher told me they hope to begin offering space for that in City Hall as soon as tomorrow.